What's up, JEFusion fans? This is Philip, and welcome back to another video. And I have here a piece of paper. Now, if you have checked out our Facebook page or the community page of this channel, I made this list for this video. Now, I gotta make it clear, okay? I hated to break it down to you, but Zenkaiger is not an anniversary season, nor all the other seasons that you thought are counted as anniversaries or whatnot. So, Super Sentai anniversaries are quite, I don't know, you would call them like marketing mishap. like like there's some mistake in marketing them. So why am I making this statement now? So, I really took some time to think about it, and I made a small research, hence this list. So, you know, comparing it to Kamen Rider, so it's easy to mark Kamen Rider Revice, for example, as an anniversary Kamen Rider because it marks the 50th year of Kamen Rider, upon its broadcast. And I guess in a way, kind of like an overlap, we can partially count in Kamen Rider Saber as well. So, looking at Kamen Rider, right, for reference, so it started in 1971, and the actual 50th anniversary of Kamen Rider was celebrated in 2021. So, again, it's easy to count 50 years since then. So, if we're gonna do the same thing with Super Sentai, well, things are actually gonna be different. That's right. Now, to count which shows or which seasons in the Super Sentai series actually would have been the anniversary seasons, that's what this list is for. And I'm just gonna read off this list in this video. So, to explain how I got to this list, so we're going to start off with Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger. Obviously, this is not an anniversary season, not just yet, but of course, we're gonna start from day 1, April 5, 1975. So I actually wrote all the air dates for the first episode of each show or season that I will list here, or I have listed here rather. So, Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger started on April 5, 1975. So, to count that, right? So, to count from that day, and if we're going to go with like every 5 years pattern, so you actually get a different Sentai from what you think should be or what you think was the anniversary show was. Of course, like in the Showa era and like let's say like earlier Heisei era, pre Gao Ranger, those shows that that weren't really counted as anniversaries. So if we do this system, they would have been uh, technically the anniversary shows. Now, Go Ranger itself is the longest Super Sentai in all of the franchise, spanning 84 episodes, airing from 1975 to 1977. Actually, it ended around March 1977. So, just a few weeks short of exactly 2 years. But again, we can count on from that. So, with that said, exactly 5 years since the start of Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger and the Super Sentai series in general. So, again, this is already considering, by the way, that you know, Go Ranger and Jakka have been retconned into the franchise, because before Kaku Ranger, I believe they weren't counted as Super Sentai shows because they didn't have actual robots, which made Super Sentai super. But in any case, now that the Go Ranger is officially recognized as the first Super Sentai, so we're going to start from Go Ranger and then count every 5 years to see which shows would have technically been the anniversary ones. So here I go with the list. So after Himitsu Sentai Go Ranger, so counting 5 years, so that would take us to 1980. And what would have been the anniversary show at that time would have been Denshi Sentai Denjiman. So Denshi Sentai Denjiman started airing on February 20, 1980. So Denjiman, I think, is technically like the fourth in the series, but again, considering how Go Ranger lasted 2 years, so this would have been the very first anniversary show. Again, consider if we go with that 5 year pattern. So next one would be Dengek Sentai Changeman, which started on February 2, 1985. So you may notice a pattern here. Upon my research, an average starting point for these shows would be around February. So considering that Go Ranger started on April 5, I guess I'm considering the shows that would have at least been airing on around April, so the closest one. So that's why I'm going with this. So again, Denjiman would have been the first upon the 5th year of Super Sentai, so this would have been the first anniversary season, and then followed with Changeman on February 2, 1985. Okay, so counting from then, another 5 years, we get Chiku Sentai 5 Man. So, what is considered the worst Sentai in all of the franchise, which almost ended, the Super Sentai franchise, I guess. But Jetman came in and saved it. So, Chikyu Sentai 5 Man aired on March 2, 1990. So, that was the year I was born. So, yeah, I guess that's why 5 Man I would consider as one of my favorite Sentais, because it was one of the shows that I actually grew up watching. I guess I was biased towards that, and yeah. So, counting on from that, so we have Chorik Sentai Oranger, which was aired on March 3, 1995. Following that, we go another 5 years into Mirai Sentai Time Ranger, which was aired on February 13. So Mirai Sentai Time Ranger aired on February 13th, 2000. So yeah, I honestly think, if Time Ranger, with its theme of time travel, it was really big for its time. And well, if this really had been the 25th anniversary Super Sentai series, it would have been really, really big. Seriously, I do feel like Time Ranger fits more into that than Gao Ranger, to be completely honest. Gao Ranger is good, but Time Ranger, absolute masterpiece. So next, so we go on another 5 years, and this would become Maho Sentai Magi Ranger. So this technically could have been the 30th Super Sentai series, and it has a lot of things going for it that make it unique, I guess. Now, considering that Chikyu Sentai 5 Man aired about 15 years earlier, so Mao Sentai Magi Ranger, interestingly, also aired on February 13th. So exactly 5 years after Time Ranger, we get Magi Ranger. So that's a sweet coincidence right there. But yeah, it would have been interesting to see the Ozu siblings, interact with past Super Sentai, and especially imagine a team up with 5 man if that was possible during that time. But yeah, would have been an interesting thought. So moving on another 5 years, so we have Tenso Sentai Goseiger, which started airing on February 14th, so Valentine's Day 2010. Now, this would have been, I guess, now that I think of it, this would make like the Power Rangers version make a lot more sense. I know, I know it's a show that gets egged on for uh being among the worst Power Rangers. But imagine Tensou Sentai Goseiger immediately shifting into Gokaiger without changing the cast. Like they kept everything from like like the cast, but they only changed the suits and consider it like a power up. But Go Sager again, technically would have been the 35th Super Sentai. So now we move on another 5 years to Shuriken Sentai Ninja, aired on February 22, 2015. So uh, a ninja theme as an anniversary show. Well, honestly, the ninja theme has been done twice before with Kaku Ranger and Hurricane Ranger prior to that, but you know, considering that they did appear on the show, at least Ninja Red and Hurricane Red appeared in the show, and they also had a team up with Kamen Rider Drive. There was also somewhat of a team up, especially in the movies when actually even before Duoder, there were already some kind of like team up ish scenes in the episodes, I think, or specials. Yeah, Shuriken Sentai Ninja could have been the 40th Super Sentai. So now we move on to our most recent Super Sentai, or Super Sentai anniversary season rather, Machine Sentai Kira Major. Now, Kira Major, uh, I don't really know if this would have worked. So again, if only Toei knew how to count, and I think put Zenkaiger here instead. So if Zenkaiger instead aired in 2020 instead of 2021, so yeah, it would have made a lot more sense if Zenkaiger became the 45th anniversary Super Sentai. So to make it clear, right? Zenkaiger is the 45th Super Sentai team. But again, counting from the original air date of Go Ranger, April 5, 1975, so that doesn't really make sense, right? Calling it an anniversary. However, uh, at least within like 2001, right? Sorry, 2021. So with the marketing of Superhero Senki, it was uh, quite made clear, although if a few people still might misunderstand it. So it was clarified, or it wasn't really exactly said that Zenkaiger isn't an anniversary, but they were uh, emphasized to be the 45th Super Sentai, or the 45th entry in the Super Sentai franchise. So again, Revice, or rather Saber at that time, because Kamen Rider Revice hasn't aired yet. So Kamen Rider Saber was the one who was marketed as the 50th anniversary rider. Again, there was kind of an overlap because, like I've said, Saber was still airing in 2021. So, uh, again, Saber was the one that represented Kamen Rider. And again, it was clearly stated that Zenkaiger is the 45th entry, not an anniversary season, but an official 45th entry. Again, just by counting the actual shows that came out, not the air dates or the years when they came out. So again, if there's anyone who's confused by how the marketing went for Super Sentai anniversary shows, so yeah, we've been misled all these years. If you think about it, so that's why I made this research, that's why I made this list. So yeah, these excuse me, these would have been or could have been the anniversary Super Sentai shows that we could have had. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this list here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. And as always, do leave a like, comment, share this video, subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell so you get the latest from JEFusion. This has been Philip, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.